Hello, I'm Magdamir back for another Honkai Star video. Last time, well, we started this story. We met another general, and our general is also out there somewhere that we don't know. We met the apprentice, and also she stole his sword. Blah blah blah. You can see in the other part. And now they're going to do a contest with each other, so that's kind of neat. I didn't know misses. When I even logged out, I was like, I didn't even see it. Wow. Am I blind or something? Alright. Okay. Just because I log it. Yeah, I should have done this before oh well. More Stellar Jade, so I don't have to, so I can have a bunch. Yeah, this makes 3, I think. Yeah, she still sounds the same. Ling Xingja.
Are you all ready?
Let's do it. Okay, let me get my drink. Well, I felt better, honestly. Last time. Yeah, it's faster. As I said, Wi-Fi is like inconsistent in this damn room. Compared to my sister's, who's closer to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think I have it. Watch Yangqing Liu Yingli.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within and out. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Yingli, okay, that's her name. Yingli. So he's gonna win, I'm not sure. Will I be able to control Yangqing?
Strike with heart!
Okay, so.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
So.
Let's improvise.
Be affected? I want to see. Huh, doesn't seem like it.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill.
Oh wow. So I'm probably gonna win this, okay. Oh no.
Wow! This hand's come on. That's a set.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be affected too, so it's not good. Oh, that's good.
To Earth! It descends with might! Eradicate! You've got style with those moves, but you're not striking where it counts.
Take your
It's
position.
such a shame to see you misuse your sword like that.
Look at that fucking shit! Oh wow.
Dreams do come true.
I sense a storm.
Okay, let's see.
Fights are like gambling. You have to.
So, how many
many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight! Still the same old.
Okay, let's see.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
I wish not to use the strength.
Okay, here's you.
Better late than never. Look.
Okay, that's not good. I was gonna
To
fall.
Earth! It descends with might! Eradicate!
Okay.
Let's improvise.
I don't want to fall behind.
Time for some sword play! Huh. Practice is over.
Okay, I see you.
Swords descend!
I sense a storm.
Okay.
Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Yeah,
Wait for the
here-
tiles before you start counting.
here it
Look at the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
comes. Ooh,
So, how many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart!
okay.
It's my turn.
I wish not to use the strength. Heaven's surge. Celestial dragon. Break!
That's a set. Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
Yeah, I figured.
Time for some sword play. Ha! To Earth, it descends with might. Eradicate.
Yeah.
Take your positions.
Okay.
Dreams do come true.
No.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
At least their damage
I
is
sense
not
a storm.
high.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Oh, better late than never.
Fantastic.
Did the rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise.
Oh, Grace. Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Through the clouds, it cleaves a path. Huh!
dreams do come true.
A one-time enemy. Huh. Practice is over. Swords descend!
About over. I don't think I won though.
See? I won. Your technique was all over the place, and you relied too much on speed. Is this really all the Cloud Knights of the Loft?
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away.
Oh. Well, then I'll give you a chance. Defeat me.
If you're trying to pick a fight, just ask. Because I'm...
Oh wow, this is amazing. Wait, are you the general?
Well fought, my young friends. However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
bullshit.
I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of... However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I...
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Law.
I mean, you already won the Arbor General, so of course.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
That makes no damn sense.
Great General. Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao. Oh, by the way, Miss Lingsha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jing Yuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you can always send the bill to the Seat of Divine Foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
Oh yeah, I remember she did. She saw an interesting sight and the Dragon Waterscape. I think it's there, right? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't read that, so I did look back when I recorded it. It's recording.
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
Your voice sounds familiar.
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
You're closing your eyes a lot.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
So not even the famed healer lady could help?
Oh, wow.
Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found...
Well, life and death, Jiao Chou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days.
How long was that? Was like 500 years ago? 600? 1,000?
As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Huh? What does that mean?
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Yukong? This is something sent. Oh wow. That was going well. I was like, oh. Now I was like loading like that. The Shinjo. The Shinjo. The Shinjo. Yeah, I think I said it right. The Shinjo. Oh no, I said that.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword...
Mine too.
You sound annoyed.
Yeah. But to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of hair... You think so too, right?
The general's totally something else. Oh yeah, really, like really. Yeah, those moves were fabulous.
I agree. General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was talking about Yanqing, actually.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the class. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled sword masters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
I had my fair share of defeats lately. Yeah, like the entire game we've seen, you keep getting L's constantly.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
You lost between both of them.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Danheng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
Something important?
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
True. Alright.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Oh, I pressed that by accident. Dang it, it's just like losing.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Oh yeah, that's wrong. They go to the Sea of Divine Foresight. And that's wrong direction.
Your brain feels brand new. So let's do
Oh yeah, this is.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best choice for galactic.
What is your purpose for entering the Seat of Divine Foresight?
I want to enter the Sea of Divine Foresight. There's the general. It's like a giant chest. There she is.
Earlier at the Palace of Astrum, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huayan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yu Chui for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly.
Wait. Rescue Shanju Yukui from a siege. Destroyed a demonic planet. Wait, what the fuck? A planet? How the fuck did he do that?
There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed or... But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yao Qing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of...
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning.
What does that mean?
The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Wait, the Marshal's a girl? Huh.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
Oh, truly. Wait, first I want to... you're so grumpy, aren't you? Alright. Investigate.
Yes, it's this case right here.
The case gleams a musty luster from a martial native wood nor metal. The surface is masterly woven metallic threads outlining an intricate pattern of those flowers.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Lawfu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the hot...
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhu-Ming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword.
True.
Moreover, I hear that Yen Qing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Lawfu as the...
Thank you for your generosity.
If you want to give me a sword, just...
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think...
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that... Oh,
Yeah. And even if someone gets their hands on such a precious...
the outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me and...
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll
Looks. It'll be either death or desire when it comes to these clash.
Not to be rude or anything. We've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the... While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
How does that make sense?
I love the
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the waves. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their cloud...
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom...
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Well, you just that one sentence, wow. So bad that I didn't. I was gonna be taught by then.
Wait. Are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that...
Yeah, why don't you choose me? Just accept your fate, March.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly. Don't you think...
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
I appreciate your kind words, General Huayan. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more...
Real?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamental...
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, Why do...
Yangqing. Teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General. Then count me in.
Yay, he's in.
Now that Yangqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
It's time you become the best swordplayer in this press. Ew. Best swordmaster in this press.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General Huaiyan.
Great. Starting tomorrow, Yenqing and Yun Li will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knights. So Yun Li and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation.
You're too kind. Oh, wait, you're giving me a gift?
Intel.
General Huaiyan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
Not sure. Yangqing.
I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get...
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yun Li and I suddenly become...
Because General Huaiyan wants us to stick around on the Lo Fu for some time.
But aren't we here to attend the ceremony anyway?
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Lo Fu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face, and he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor Mark.
Elder Huaiyan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache.
Everyone? Not just you?
My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. Now, I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
No worries, answering a few questions is no.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden. As the Lawfu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in...
I know.
Such the bond of a father and son.
The illustrious Merlin's claw waiting for me? And for so long, too? It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao.
I knew they were going to be comrades in arms. They're both Foxians, so it makes sense.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukon?
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Law Fu's Rainbow Orbit Fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kachio?
Jiao Cho. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him. Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the...
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the Elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an Outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons.
Oh, this is new information.
The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the ambrosial armor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would...
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Lawfu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing.
Sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, Dong Feng.
Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Borisin warhead? The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Wait, enemies of the Foxians? So the Borisons are the enemies of the Foxians?
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now?
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concern. That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way...
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no
Wait, what was that about?
However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No. Neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Jesus Side 81. So this is gonna be connected somehow, is it? With is this gonna be connected with Himiko storyline? After a day in for well-deserved rest. Night rest. Day 2. That was day 2.
I'm still feeling. Did I oversleep? Where did March and Don Hung go?
Okay, there. Wait, did I got some? Okay. So, how much do I have now? 30, okay, that's nice.
There you are.
Why are you too, Yangqing? What kind of master waits in their hands on their doorstep? Oh, alright, show yourself. That's so funny.
It's an honor to learn from you, Master Yen. Oh, in all those immersions and novels I watched, when apprentices want to pay their respects to their masters, they usually... Hey, why are you blushing now?
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it. Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master...
March is always all you do.
Is it too late for regrets? I'm all...
Honestly, I'm not sure what I'll do either, because I've never been a teacher before. So, Miss March, please behave and don't skip classes. Or complain.
I love the way you say it. It's so funny.
You need to toughen up and train her properly, Master Yenching. Don't go easy on her.
You're so heartless. By the way, where's Yunli?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Okay, so POV. Even though I have you as a character already, so I don't know why you'll be out of cheating to your POV, but oh well.
Seriously? It's the first day and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? Master Yunli, you're already here. Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their... Quickly. Over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
Oh, is it a dress?
What's this? Cien? Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
So is this outfit also for a great movement too? No, I don't mind.
You're awesome, Master! See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming swordplay so she can win the
Actually, I've prepared something.
Huh? You have a gift for me too?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight.
Huh. You have an extensive sword collection, so it makes sense.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like...
Thank you, Master Yen!
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you?
The real competition is just getting started. I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a...
Moments later.
So what do you think, Masters? Does this outfit suit... Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
All right, let's get started with the training.
He's like right there
The person
looking at
next
this.
to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of...
Wait. We're having... Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on. Step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to...
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay, I want to test this out.
Peach blossoms and divine sword descend. Well, I heard you have some experience. Come on, step forward.
Okay. Alright.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Skills polished, ready to shine.
Alright.
Please have some tea, masters.
Pay close attention, Miss March. Lafu swordplay is all about being swift and agile in your movements.
Okay.
Blade in flight! Ignore him. Strength is everything. Pulverizing sword strike! Yes, you! Like this? 10 of you.
Well done!
Better not underestimate me!
Strike with heart!
Right on time.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Okay.
I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Time for some sword play. Practice is over. Swords descend!
Okay.
I'll melt you all down.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Blade in flight!
I get it now. You'll make for good practice. With a true heart and focused mind, here I come. Mountains fall. to show you what I can really do.
Oh wow, this is so funny.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
That is so.
What are you mumbling about? Isn't this sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
Nope. That's the most dumbest shit I ever.
Strike with heart.
That is the most dumbest shit I've ever seen.
The outcome lies within the self, not the sword. Rock shattering slash! Yes, you! Right on time.
So, how many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight!
Through the clouds, it cleaves a path! I didn't expect the first lesson to be...
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay...
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start her footwork.
Her footwork, her strength.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about
I could ask you the same thing! Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's...
You're quite the theorist.
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so...
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Wow, golly.
Aww.
Dream has a sword, does it? That's quite something. Oh. I thought I would unlock it, but it seems not. Why didn't it happen with Don Kong? Not sure which one's a good one. Choose. It's the hunt, right? It's harmony, preservation. Which one is the hunt? Abundance. Yeah, I do abundance. Okay. None of them works. Okay. Go there. Alright, just get a random one. Yeah. Relics. marches on, and days turn to more.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going?
I love her face. He's like, what the fuck am I saying? And then he's just serious, like, and she's eating was it berry pheasant skewers? It's so funny.
As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to two Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with one of them is Yenqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how I tried to drag her into this, but she refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yenqing wouldn't have it. Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills.
So bad that my character fucking refused. Like, I will.
Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
The days and nights fly by in the dell as the war dance fast approaches. Under strict supervision of her two masters, March 7 trains tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. On that day after the sword training.
Well done.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
I'll win a fight when the time comes. Yeah, no.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
It's all thanks to your amazing guide.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could
let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword?
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yenqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right?
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance.
Why are you two arguing again? I thought...
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own.
Who are you? Oh, yeah, we met, yeah.
Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on...
Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
This is Mr. Pink Hair Fox. Oh, it's funny how I chuckle about that.
This is Mr. Jiaoqiu, the healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yao...
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our train...
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the General's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander up from my professional experience. Cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredient. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make, for example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of...
I'm getting hungry, I'm getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me... Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the General's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life...
Why, son? Get all serious with kids. Seems like he got offended.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids?
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No.
They all...
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Why is he continuing the conversation? No one wants to engage with him.
Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism,
Why are you telling us
making
this?
the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape it. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the sword.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than...
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. 2 individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. Surviving the battlefield reshapes
really don't
all
know why you're
notions of
talking.
worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my...
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young.
Well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so...
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield. As your sword revealed, the war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue. From hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity.
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yun Li and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then.
Oh, okay.
Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Huh. Okay. Yingling.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in...
Oh wow. Don't know how the other ones are gonna last. Yeah, I guess it is.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Yeah, we can do like 30 more minutes. Oh, that's a star skiff.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiao Cho?
No, it's nothing.
Huh. How suspicious.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
It looks really impressive. What are you talking
The
about?
Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard, even in the thick of battle. Facing down savage abominations, each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. But then, I faced a really tough opponent, and just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Jiao Cho meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades, and after that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the general's expectations? Or, while the general could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said, the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason, but after talking with you, Mr. Jiao Cho, as a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward.
Honestly, I didn't think we would get this deep. Huh. The introspection of a character? That's amazing.
That's why.
Oh, Yenqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you again?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword master.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives.
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Cianjo ship you're on.
It's not polite to ask a girl your...
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yenqing had.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy?
I see. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors.
What happened, Mr.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't...
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like...
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you can...
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Your little waves and leaves.
Seriously? I just spent so much time...
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Split,
why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself?
You know, cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, alright. I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Oh well. By seeing those people, we could fight them, honestly. That's what I think.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of that.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause.
I'm doing my best, all right? When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it.
How's that? Who's there?
Gosh. Suspicious.
Who are you guys?
impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia?
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility,
Doesn't he know
but
Yang
it doesn't
Qing
mean you
is?
can
That's
just
the
break
funny
in and do
thing.
what you want.
I'll take levels right here. What's up there? Who are you calling kids?
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like,
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public.
Big sis, let's go. I want to play.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take.
Shuha! You should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yanqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play an app.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again.
Oh, I love her. I love Yingli.
That pink-haired box tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be...
I knew that from the beginning.
Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yang Qing.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanqing at all. That's really weird.
What? Is he famous on the Lavu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name.
You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
Yeah, I'll probably end it here because I don't know, because I don't think it'll probably take a while. So, oh wait, shit. So I'll see you next time on Mega. Oh, bye.